Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today I'm going to bring to you a really cool new Sea-Gull ocean diver. It's been a while since I've featured a new Sea-Gull on the channel. Sea-Gull, also known as the Tianjin Watch Company, has been around since the mid-50s in China making watches, and I believe still today they make about a quarter of every mechanical watch movement that is out there. Yes, they make movements that are in your, that some manufacturers might use for a cheap replica watch, but they also make tourbillon movements, higher end movements, some really cool stuff. So today's ocean diver is going to feature a movement that many call I guess a replica of a ETA 2824 or a clone. You see, that's the better terminology. A clone of an ETA 2824 beats 20,800 beats per hour, all that cool stuff. I am still sporting the Islander and the Flightmaster. These two have been in the rotation for quite some time. Well, the Islander is not going to go anywhere, I don't think, soon. The Flightmaster might might get pushed aside for something else soon. Let's check out the Ocean Diver. So here we go. We are checking out the Sea-Gull 300-meter Ocean Star Automatic with sapphire crystal. Model number is 816.32.1205. It is just like the rest of their Ocean Star divers. It shares all the same size numbers or sizes, I guess, and all the same specs, powered by the same movement. So let's dive here. It is powered by a Sea-Gull ST2130 automatic movement, which, as you can tell, screw down crown, it hand winds, it hacks, right? We have the date at the 3. Kind of getting ahead of myself a little bit. It does have a signed crown by Sea-Gull. And it is screw down crown. Sorry. So it is 44 millimeters in diameter. It is a chunky dive watch. It is 13 thick to that flat sapphire crystal with Cyclops. It is 50 millimeters lug tip to lug tip. On the case back, there are a bunch of editions of these floating around online. The one I happened to get, called the Coral Sea, has the shell on it. I've seen them with like polar bears on the back. I think I've seen them with fish on them. But this is the one that I get them direct from Sea-Gull. So this is the version that I was able to get. It does look pretty nice. Nice etching of the shell. The case finishing is nice. It's done in brushed sides. You can see it. And then a little bit of polishing right here on the edge of the lug. And then the bracelet is done similar fashion. See, polished end links. Brushed center links. When I say end, I mean the outside. Nice clasp, signed. It does not, it's push button, 3-position micro adjust. It does not have a diver's deployant, but it does feel very nice. Great clasp. Let's see, I did not tell you the water resistance is 300 meters. Why don't we zoom in on the beautiful blue dial. We have stick markers with luminescence. It is a 120 click. Oh, excuse me, it's a 60 click. I thought it was 120. 2, 3, 4, 5. Clearly a 60 click bezel. It's done in the Pepsi motif. It is aluminum. It does have a little bit of lume right here. When we get into the luminous, we will check it out. But I do want to just zoom in a bit on the dial. Something that I caught. Maybe you'll catch. Maybe you won't. Let's let it focus in again. Sorry. So you see on the dial, it says that it is, you see just below the 6, you see the Ocean Star. Divers 300 automatic, 300 meters of water resistance, and then at the bottom China made because it is a Sea-Gull. That divers kind of bothers me a bit because divers is generally a mark that is used for ISO 6425 rated divers. I'm guessing this is not an ISO diver simply because the bezel, the first thing that I cued in on myself, is that the bezel is not marked at every minute increment, which is a requirement of ISO. Not just the first 15, the entire 60, which is why on your SKX, let's see, I've got, it's funny, I got all kinds of crap hanging around here. Like this is an 013, you see the bezel is marked every minute. So they did not mark the instant every minute, so I'm guessing it's not a 6425 rated diver, thus it really shouldn't bear the diver's mark. Maybe it meets some other spec that China uses for diving watches, so I guess I really can't speak out of turn. Check out the case back in, you see Sea-Gull, it says divers 300, and again that's reiterated. It is a limited series run. They only made 500 pieces. So the series number, whoops, if you can see it, is right there. The model number, stainless steel, and all other good stuff. The price is $3.99. So $3.99 for a high beat or 28 movement sapphire crystal Cyclops. Nice solid steel construction. Very good. I do wish it came with a ceramic bezel. I think that would be a little bit cooler, but other than that, I really can't complain much about the watch. The Ocean Star has always been my best-selling Sea-Gull. Let's flip out the lights and see how she glows. There we go. Do I detect a little bit of blue lume? I think I do on the markers. The bezel pip is certainly green. The hands, I think, are green as well, or maybe they're blue. I can't tell. The hands actually aren't loomed too well. The markers are loomed fine. The hands, not terrific, but still visible. It is a big watch at 44. It wears, divers generally tend to wear a little bit smaller than their size. Betray simply because you have a nice size bezel. The crystal here, I don't know how big it is, but I'm guessing the crystal is in the low 30s. So a lot of the watches is not glass. So sometimes they wear a bit smaller. This one is kind of comfortable. The lug to lug is manageable at that 50 millimeters or so. So below the bone, above the bone. It is a watch size that I would wear. Again, in a diver, I'd wear something like this. A pilot's watch, probably not in 44. But a diver, I think I can clearly pull it off. The bracelet, as usual, loads of room inside. Oh, the bracelet is, it's not screws, it is pins. It does not appear to be pins and collars, just regular cotter pins. I think that will finish up today's video. This has been Mark from LongOutWatch.com showing you the Sea-Gull Ocean Star Coral Sea with the Pepsi bezel insert. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. There's a button somewhere in the lower left. Any comments or anything else on the video, put it down below, and I will be sure to address it as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.